us think with his kind of experience, you would have thought he would have been on the field, as in like very active. The presidency, yes, is active, but, well, with his experience, you would have thought he would have been out there. Charles Kipo, Director General, National Intelligence Bureau. I personally have not heard much about this gentleman. Now, with his experience, we have to look into whether if he has that international acumen with regards to security and intelligence,
on 3FM,
not only with regards to his experience in Ghana with regards to intelligence activities. So, whether they fit the bill or not, it depends on how they perform in the first 6 to 1 year of their tenure. And then also the professionalism that they exhibit in general, their coordination with other heads of services, I mean, in the security sector, the heads in the service agencies, is also going to, enable us to judge better if they fit the bill or not. And then 3, their role with regards to internal security in general has to be very apt in the sense that we heard the president go to Boko, and then from his statement, he mentioned he was going to do all these appointments in the next few hours that we saw.
Right.
How are they going to ensure that there is, with regards to the Boko conflict, and then even the threats that we face from neighboring countries with regards to armed groups, that there is coordination, there is ideas on how to curb any imminent threat and how to address this particular conflict in general. So the first 6 to 1 year would determine a lot. And then lastly, what I want to mention is their roles in these capacities should be used profitably with regards to the objective set for the betterment of the country, and not to victimize the people, not to unnecessarily victimize the opposition, because we've seen it in the past. So whatever they do now, we are watching, and we hope that the mandate set, they would perform their mandate to the very best.
The widespread public sphere viewpoint that the security sector has been inundated or packed with partisan political people is also a cause to worry about. Do these men have the capacity, as you know it, to be able to purge the system and return us to the status quo ante, where a security man is a professional, not because they have a party card or they have a certain allegiance to a political party?
Well, my brother, this conversation, we've had it a lot of times. Now, what can change the narrative is with regards to legislation. If laws are made, then I think it would help. But so far as there is no stringent laws with regards to appointments, and then allowing the real technocrats to take up the positions, then we'll have this kind of, occurrences every time. We can't take it away as it is now. You would expect any government in the next 4 years that comes in would definitely make changes and put their own people, because it borders on trust. Now, if you are the president and then your internal security apparatus is in the hands of the opposition, how would you feel? And how is it going to turn out? Now, irrespective of that, you have technocrats, who are in line with their roles per all these security agencies. Why not place them there? It also borders on trust, because then, who are these people? You've never worked with them. You've never even had an encounter with them. And are they going to ensure your safety, first of all, as a president, and then ensure the safety of the people in general? So it borders on a whole lot of things: legislation, the laws, and then the trust. But so far as we have not taken steps to amend the laws with regards to these appointments, this is going to happen.
So we are not getting out of the woods anytime soon. Is that what you're saying, sir?
No, we are not. We won't get out anytime soon.
But then that will have dire consequences for our security if that is the situation where you have people who are loyal to a party's emblem or symbol rather than being, loyal to the coat of arms and the colors of the country.
Yeah, it will. But that is why we are here. The civil society, that's why we are here. That is why you, the fourth estate, the media, is also there. So then we what? We are the check and balance. That is why the parliament is there to what? Oversee. Oversight. Okay? So if we, the civil society, you, the fourth estate, the Parliament Oversight Committee, if we are very what? Apt with our role in ensuring that these agencies and their heads perform per the rules and regulations, you are sure that there will be sanity in the system and we won't have chaos. So we will be able to check from time to time and then address the ills with regards to these appointments. I think it can be done, but we have to be proactive, and we have to speak out.
Dr. Victor Doke, I thank you very much indeed for your time. He's a security analyst. He joined us here on the phone line to analyze the 4 new appointees that have been made by President Mahama. And we're learning from the New Republic that there's chaos at the NIB over the new Director General. There's a raging uproar at the National Intelligence Bureau following the appointment of Charles Alhassan Kipo as the acting Director General of the agency. Operatives who are loyal to the NDC government view his appointment as a slap in the face because as a director of administration, he led a politically motivated crackdown that resulted in mass transfers of staff deemed to be loyalists of the NDC, then in opposition. They lament that throughout the 8 years of the NPP administration, some operatives were targeted by the New Patriotic Party officials who perceived them as having allegiances to the NDC. Charles Kipo, previously the third in command under the former Director General Nana Kweku, is widely seen as having closely collaborated with the MPP-led administration and management, which aligned the agency with the party's interests. Accusations fly as sources reveal Kipo's active role aided in surveillance operations against then-candidate John Mahama during the Akufo-Addo regime. His promotion to the top post is compared to a new broom in an old hand, as insiders believe he would be doing the bidding of the old regime. The announcement of Kipo's new position was made in release dated the 15th of January 2025 from the President's office, alongside other significant appointments in the national security sector, notably former Chief of Staff Prosper Douglas Bani, who himself has served with the BNI before, and the National Security Advisor to President Mahama. However, dissenting voices within the NIB raised concerns that Kipo's allegiance to Atobra Kweku, recruited into the bureau by the influential figure Gabi Asarechu Dako, could compromise the agency's independence. Kweku implicated in the state land misappropriation, and the Akufo-Addo government reportedly stacked the Bureau of National Investigations with MPP loyalists. That's what we have in the New Republic. Well, I don't know about that, but what I know is this. Listen.
Egwa numframa ayede ayanyunyu ba ene many first lady kasa na ye kasa kakra na camera no abagu yesu Madam Lordina say founder say a boom nim indeed waiting now ubetina me tell you there be a boom in here Tamangasa Daniel Semikasa Zua Daniel Sir Mwehu Zaneto or Wabuena Su a person said Diana No papa beka.
Sunrise on 3FM, the best in the morning.
Anyway.
The best in the morning is on 92.7.